Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Midnight Movie Mania. I am your host, John, and with me is my co host, Alex.
Hello. Or should I say, Aru?
Yeah, it's a bad moon rising. Alright, tonight we are covering Ginger Snaps 2 Unleashed, which came out in 2004. And right off the bat, we have to talk about two things here: the She Hulk chick wig, and the
Mm,
timeline is fucked in this bad boy.
mm,
Because it's supposed to be set 7 weeks after the events of the first movie,
mm-hmm,
which was Halloween. The first movie finished,
mm-hmm,
so 6 weeks, 7 weeks later would be early December.
mm,
But they say that Barbara Ghost's grandmother, who's been in hospital for several weeks, was set alight 45 days prior to when they were put in the hospital. So
mm-hmm.
that timeline's fucked because I've got Christmas decorations. I'm like, what? So this timeline is all over the shot.
Mm. Yeah.
I mean, it's like, okay then, so is it several years after the events of part one, or is it 7 weeks as it says in IMDb?
Mm.
Which is it? I mean,
Yeah, I didn't even pick up on that. I noticed here on the wiki page it says several weeks.
mhm, yeah, yeah. So somebody can't count, or didn't give two fucks and just slapped a story together. So,
Mhm.
yeah, like I said, we have to talk about the little girl's ghost's wig in this. What the fuck? It done nothing for her, and it just looked cheap. And
Well,
I spent half the
it's a
movie.
small budget.
Well, true, true, but I spent half the movie clocking her hairline. I'm like, oof, that's
Hmm.
a rough cut on the wig. It's like Jesus Christ. I was watching this literally an hour ago with my partner, and he comes out. When was this made? Early millennial. And I go, yes. Because you can tell immediately that the terrible editing, the terrible camera work, and the shaky stuff, and the everything's blue for the first hour of the movie. I'm like, why is this blue tint on everything? It's doing none of the actors any favours.
Hmm.
I mean, what I do love about
Yeah.
it is Bridget. I love this one. Bridget is supposed to be 15 in this movie. She's about
Hmm.
what, 36?
Yeah, because when was the original? Oh, the original was 4 years
Yeah,
prior.
yeah,
Uh, and I mean, yeah.
yeah, yeah. I
Emily
mean,
Perkins obviously aged a little bit
yes, yeah.
in that.
If I'm right off the
Yeah.
top of my head, Emily Perkins was 29, playing 15, and the other girl, I can't remember her name off the top of my head, Ginger,
Catherine Isabel.
she was 27, playing 16. So,
Mhm.
mm.
Interesting.
And let's just say the blue filter that they had over this done uh, Emily Perkins no favours at all. You could see every wrinkle, every bag, and was like, "Oh, this lighting scheme is not good for your skin, love." I mean, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Although, bring up the budget, this was shot at the exact same time as the third one, Ginger Snaps Back, and the budget was split. It was an $8 million budget, so it was split in two, so or roughly in two. One get 4.2, another one got 3.8. So
Mm.
there we have that one. And unfortunately, this movie tanked. This pulled in a grand total of $865,000. I remember right off the top of my head.
Mm.
So yeah, yeah, yeah. Although, let's talk about when you first saw this movie.
When did I first see this movie? It was released in 2004. I would have still been in. I saw it after I finished high school. So it would have been a few years after, I think. Um, and I watched all. all three,
Hmm.
like within a space of a week, I think. Um, Obviously the original is
The best.
best.
Full stop.
Um, I mean, to be honest, the order that they're in is best to worst, in my
Yes.
opinion.
Yes.
I
Yes.
think the third one,
Unwatchable.
I watched it and I was like, what is this? Why does this exist? Why is this here?
Yes. I mean,
No.
oh my god, I watched this on Halloween night 2004 when
Mm,
it was released in Britain, and I watched all three back to back the same night, along with American Werewolf in Paris and some French werewolf movie I never heard of. And let's just
mm,
say it started at midnight and finished at 8 in the morning. So I was,
mhm,
I don't know, younger, so I wasn't as drained as I was. Today I'd be like, I'm dead. But I do remember
mhm,
falling asleep during the French werewolf movie because it was in French and I couldn't be asked reading the
mhm,
subtitles, so I fell asleep. All I remember about it was it
mhm,
had copious amounts of male nudity, as you do.
mhm,
And I remember right, the order of the movies was Ginger Snaps, American Werewolf from Paris, Ginger Snaps 2, the French one I can't remember, and Ginger Snaps Back was the very last one.
mhm,
And I remember sort of waking up halfway through the end of the French horror,
mhm.
and I was going, "Oh my God, is this still on?" And then some woman walked in and says, "Okay, we're going to switch the films, so you've got 20 minutes for a break." So okay, then someone outside came back in, and they showed the third movie, and I was instantly bored and just fell asleep.
Yeah.
So I had no idea. I woke up about 8 o'clock and the credits were rolling. So I've seen the third one 3 times and couldn't get past 20-minute mark. It's just abysmal.
Mhm.
So yeah, yeah, yeah. Although they did have in the lobby of the cinema, they had the three DVDs. So I bought the three
Mm,
DVDs and went, yay! And Ginger Snaps quickly became my number two werewolf movie. So,
mhm,
and the rest of them I barely watch. I think I've seen the second one maybe 4 times, and I
mhm.
haven't seen the third one start to finish. So,
Yeah, I wouldn't watch the third one again, but I guess we're more here to talk about the second one.
hmm hmm yeah, yeah. Although I was stunned watching this with my partner, as it says tonight, and he pointed out that one of the girls that's in. By the way,
Mm,
what is this hospital, Barnaby? We've got we've got um we've got prostitutes, we've got junkies, we've got alcoholics, we've got grandparents that are burned alive by their sociopathic granddaughter. We've got
mhm,
old age people in wheelchairs, like dementia patients. We've got what the fuck, pregnancy? What in the hell? And it's all in one clinic.
mhm.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, it was kind of weird. It says here that it's an inpatient drug rehabilitation hospital.
mm,
I don't know if that answers it, but
yes, but
yeah, I initially thought it was like an asylum, I guess.
yes,
Uh,
yes.
and I originally didn't understand why the granddaughter was there.
She's
And
clearly
like
nuts.
I'm like, well, I was like, why is she visiting? And like why are they like letting her stay there? Like shouldn't she be
mm,
at school? And then it didn't dawn on me until later that she was actually a patient.
yes, yes, yes. Now, by the way,
Yeah.
in 2004, I worked in an inpatient slash outpatient clinic as a domestic slash orderly. So I
Mm,
was pointing out the mistakes of all the problems that were happening. Like, for instance, you would
mm,
not have two orderlies, you would have at least six. You would have
mm,
at least five female nurses. And it's not just
mhm,
how a male nurse would take a female patient's blood. That's just a no no.
mm,
So, And the state of the toilets, no, they would be spotlessly gleaming. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that drove me nuts. I was like, God, the state of these toilets. No, no, no.
Mm.
Oh, before I forget, this hospital is a real hospital. It was built in '66, I believe, or '65, and it was abandoned
Mm.
in '92. And apparently, the the back of the hospital looked like the bit where Bridget and Ghost is running away. That's what the
Mm.
hospital looked like. So basically, they got the painters in and painted a few rooms and a corridor to look like shiny and new. And apparently,
Oh,
it was haunted. Apparently, which was interesting.
is that why it was abandoned?
I have no idea. All I know is that apparently they were filming the movie, and the cast were told your break room's up the stairs. We're down in the sub basement recording stuff, and apparently they would hear
Mm-hmm.
like thumping and banging and rattling, and they were on the radio. Could you shut up? We're not moving. Then what the fuck's going on? Why are we hearing banging doors and rattling stuff? And apparently
Mm-hmm.
the little girl that played Ghost, she felt a presence around her constantly,
Oh.
and the woman that played the head doctor, Alice, um,
Mm.
oh my god, Margot,
Janet Cutter.
yes, Margot Kidder's niece, she felt presence around her constantly. She also she was getting watched, so yay.
Hmm.
So yeah, yeah. Oh yes, before I forget, I must say my boyfriend pointed out the fact that one of the girls is Sabrina's best friend from Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and
That's true.
I was
In the
stunned.
first season.
I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, stunned. And the creepy orderly is the guy from Smallville, which
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh my god. So yeah,
Yep.
yeah, wasn't that?
There's a lot of names there.
Mm, mm. And of course, the one that made my jaw drop was the little girl Ghost. I'm like, oh my god, that's the She-Hulk actress.
Mm-hmm.
And my jaw hit the floor.
Yes, I remember.
I was like, oh my god. By the way, she's 18 playing 13. I was stunned.
Wow, I didn't realize that she was that old.
Yeah.
I mean, she does look young because I think she's quite short.
Yeah, she's 5'3", I think. Remember right off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Mm.
She is a Saskatchewan
Yeah, I was
uh,
stunned. I was going, oh my god, it's She-Hulk.
person.
It's She-Hulk. Oh my god. I was going to think 20 years later, she's the death knell of the Marvel TV shows. And possibly the death knell to Disney Plus. So, uh-oh.
Mm,
I mean, mm. Although, one thing I want to know is the skeezy orderly.
mm,
How the fuck's he still get his job, by the way? He's giving the patients various drugs. He's
uh-huh,
having sexual favours for said drugs. And
uh-huh.
he injects them with the drugs.
Yep.
I'm like, by the way, I love the fact how he injects Bridget right on the vagina lips, so she wouldn't
Mm,
be caught with a needle mark. I'm like, that would be in her bloodstream like that, and so,
uh-huh.
hey,
Yeah. Yeah. He was, well, there was a lot of things going on in this movie.
mm, mm,
Um, he's a very weird
mm. Although I do love the
guy.
fact his death scene. I love the fact how the werewolf bites his dick off and then bites his stomach out and drags him into the woods. I'm like, wow,
Mhm.
wow.
Yes,
So
that was nice and satisfying.
yeah, although we have to talk about Ghost here. Now,
Mhm.
is she a full-on psychopath or a sociopath? Because she talks about how her grandmother died, no, died, burned her almost alive
Mm,
while putting up Christmas lights. Then she says, oh no, 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 she's smoking in bed. Oh no, no, I did it by pouring gasoline over her and let her burn for 27 minutes and then called the police. That took another
Mhm.
9 hours to get there. What the fuck? I mean,
Yeah, she doesn't take any kind of really any personal responsibility for it.
mm,
It's funny, I just watched a YouTube video the other day about the differences between sociopaths and psychopaths and
mm.
their depictions in modern media, and I completely forget what the difference is between the two of them.
I remember
Um,
right, a
yeah.
sociopath knows the difference between right and wrong, but chooses to ignore it, and a psychopath doesn't. He or she will just do whatever the fuck they feel like it on a
Hmm.
whim, Whereas a sociopath knows the difference between right and wrong and just ignores the difference and does it anyway because it's all about them. Hence why,
Hmm.
and that's why they can blend into society more easily. So,
Hmm.
I mean,
Uh, well, does she know the difference between right and wrong?
well, she's what,
I
13?
think, I don't know. Well, I don't know. I would say she knows, and
Yes,
she just chooses to do
yes.
the
Whatever
wrong
she feels
thing.
like. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's classic sociopath. She knows the difference, but she just chooses to do what the fuck she wants because it's all about her and her needs.
Hmm.
So, mm, yeah, yeah. Although I do love the subtle hint that the grandmother is shit scared of her, as every time they're alone, she's trying to press the call button, and the bed
Yeah,
gets
and she
moved.
keeps
Or
pulling it away. Yeah.
I love that one. I mean, I was like, ooh, that's quite clever actually.
Hmm. And like she can move. Were her hands also completely bandaged?
Yes, yes, yes. Although what I don't get is why the hell is the grandmother wearing a corset with the boobs hiked up and she's wearing a corset? I'm like, she's been burned for 75% of her body. Wouldn't this constriction of the burn make it more fucking painful? She's got it all over her entire body, and they put her in a fucking corset with her boobs hanging up to here. I'm like, what the fuck?
You gotta look snatched when you're in your full body cast, I guess.
Oh my god, that's another thing I love, by the way. The drop in the very first conversation that Bridget has with Alice, the head doctor. Oh, that's Ghost, by the way, and that's her grandmother. They've been here for at least 7 weeks, and it's going to take another 10 weeks to get her into foster care.
Mm.
So we're going to try our hardest. I'm like, wait a minute, here, they've been here for 17 weeks, and she's still not been picked up by child services. I mean,
Mhm.
what the fuck?
I guess I didn't remember that part, but that just doesn't seem like it would happen.
Mm-mm.
I don't see any system, especially because this is based in Canada,
Yes.
filmed in Alberta. I don't know if it's set in Alberta specifically, but I feel like there would never be a situation where a child would be in this, I don't know, rehab slash hospital
Yeah,
slash
psych
whatever
ward. Yeah,
with,
yeah.
yeah, with the grandmother,
Mm-hmm.
um, and wouldn't be placed automatically
Yes.
into some kind of foster care
Yeah.
or in the system in some way. Um, I, that just makes no sense.
Yeah. And so,
So I just wonder if that was like, I don't know, like, was that a story that they made up because they knew that she was cuckoo?
well, the skeezy orderly drops later on that the little girl was quote unquote looking after the grandmother for 45 days before she was put in the hospital. So I'm
Huh.
like, righty then. So again, this timeline is fucked because
Mm,
A, why is a 13-year-old girl looking after her, I'm guessing 60 something year old granny who's burned
mm,
95% of her fucking body by B, where's the parents? C, why isn't child services when I'll take you into care and put you into foster
mhm,
or whatever it is, adoptive care, short term until
mhm.
your grandmother's ready and well to be released to you. I mean, or vice versa. But I'm going, this doesn't make any sense. I mean, the timeline's a complete joke. She's clearly bug nuts insane,
Mhm.
and they don't pick up. I mean, I love the fact how Bridget it takes Bridget almost the entire movie to realise this little girl's bug nuts. I'm
Yeah.
like, you didn't pick that up. I mean, even
Mhm.
when I first saw this back in 2004 at 3 in the morning, say, I went, she's insane. I mean,
And it's never revealed who
oh
the
yes,
male werewolf is, right?
mm-hmm.
We don't know that.
Mm-mm.
And
Yes, and that was driving me and my boyfriend insane. I was like, who's the male werewolf? Because my money was on the skeezy orderly, but clearly not because he gets dragged away by the dick in the woods. So it's not the skeezy
mm,
orderly. So, and
yeah,
I was like, who is it then? Is it the guy from the original movie that wasn't cured?
yeah, it doesn't seem to, it definitely doesn't tell you. And I'm just looking online here, and there's no, it doesn't say that it's that person. It just says Bridget detects the nearby presence of a male werewolf
Hmm.
that's been stalking her with the intention to mate.
Yeah, I mean, is Canada that lousy with werewolves? I mean,
Like, I need to know who the werewolf is. That's important.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I know Canada is got tons of bears and such, but is it that bad with werewolves? There's like one every, toss a coin as a werewolf.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, that's what I loved about it. In the first one, um, where the guy just runs over the werewolf and kills it, and he goes, "Oh my god, he was circumcised." And he goes, "How do you know that one?" Because I seen his dick; it was cut. And somebody says in the movie, 95% of Canada is uncut, so he just happened to hit the one guy that was cut.
Oh,
I mean, I just loved that one. I was like, what the fuck? So, dear, oh
hmm.
dear. Oh, I just love that one. So, yeah. And also, they're going to say, how did you kill your sister? Was it a silver bullet? No, with a knife. So you just
Hmm.
have to, like, kill the wolf, and it's not a supernatural creature, it's just a wolf.
Yeah, I guess.
Mm.
It didn't really, it was all over the place.
Mm. I mean, oh, by
Yeah.
the way, I read that apparently the fans of the first one are asking where the mum is. Well, the mum's in jail for killing the little bitch in the first movie because she takes the blame for it. There's a cutscene in the original Ginger Snaps where the mother goes up to the
Uh,
cops and go, "Arrest me! I've killed what the hell that little bitch was in the first movie, and I've killed this guy and killed this person." So the mum's and she's away, and the
oh,
father died in a house explosion
uh,
because there's
interesting.
a dropped line where the mother tells Bridget, "Oh, your dad's dead. The house exploded," and she just drives off. And I'm like, "Wait, what? Well, we'll rewind that back.
Uh,
What?" So the dad's dead and the mum's in jail. So
hmm,
Bridget's all alone in the world. So, mm,
interesting. Yeah, I
yeah,
didn't know that because that was it Mimi Rogers
yes, yes,
was the mother. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Um, I don't remember who the father was,
Oh
but
no, no, nobody does that.
yeah, I also I was like, oh, so the mom's not in it, and for some reason I just assumed that she got killed in the first one,
No, she
but I guess not.
she walks up to two cops. It's a deleted scene, but she walks up to two cops
Yeah.
at a Halloween party and goes, "Arrest me! I've killed what the hell that little the blonde was with Bridget or Ginger kills and pukes in her and all that stuff and in the kitchen."
Yeah.
And she killed one of the well, she takes the blame for killing the pretty boy that was trying to help
Mm.
Bridget, and she killed her husband. So yay.
Well, good for you, Mimi.
Although I love the fact how Catherine Isabel gets second billed, but she's in the movie for a grand total of 3 minutes, and she's second
Hmm.
billed. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I think she's been in quite a bit. Well, I mean, she's a well-known, well, I would say she's a well-known Canadian actress. Maybe other Canadians would disagree, but from my perspective, she is.
Mm.
Um, she's been in quite a few different things. So I would guess that's probably why. Plus, she was the star of the original.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, not in it for very long at all.
Mm. Mm. I mean, I had an argument years ago about this. Would you say she's a scream queen?
I have seen that.
Mm. I mean, because think about it, she's in the three Ginger Snap movies. She's in Jason versus Freddy. She is in what's that one called? American Mary, where she plays the psychotic nurse. And
Mhm.
I try to think of the. Is she in one of the Hatchet movies? I'm trying to remember if she's it or is it or not.
I'm not sure. I think she's been in an episode of the X-Files.
Well,
She there's a lot of Canadians in the X-Files. I
yes.
guess the latter parts of that show were filmed in Vancouver.
Yeah, all of it was filmed
Um,
in Canada. I remember right.
she was also in the Hannibal TV series.
Hmm.
She played. Oh my God. There's a character. I think his name was Mason Verger, who owned a
Oh,
pig farm.
yes, the one that the pigs chewed off his face. Oh no, it wasn't. He
Yes.
cut his own face off because he was stoned, and Hannibal put him in a cage and spun around, and he cut his own face off, and that's what it was.
Yeah.
Because in Hannibal, Mason Verger tries to get the pigs to eat Hannibal, but
Mhm.
they don't because Mason's assistant kicks him in the pen, and the pigs eat him as Hannibal carries Clarice out of the pig pen. God, I'm sad I remember that.
Uh, I'm just checking here. What was the name of her character? Because she was a patient of Hannibal's.
All right.
Yeah, Margot Verger.
Hmm.
Yeah, I remember that. So I mean, she does have a lot of
Cred. I mean,
spooky things
yeah, horror
to her
cred.
name, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So, although,
Oh, she was in Goosebumps.
what, a TV show?
Yeah.
Hmm? Okay then. Okay then. See, I never actually got the appeal of that TV show. It was kind of boring. I thought I was like, eh. I'll stick to the
Mm.
ones with around the campfire and they throw the thing into the guy. I go, I'll tell you. So,
Oh, Are You Afraid of the Dark?
yes.
Yeah, I never watched that.
Mm, mm, mm.
I always thought it was going to be too scary
Oh dear.
when I was a kid.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Uh, I was gonna say, I know. Although, like I say, the only other suspect I can think of that was a werewolf was the other orderly in the hospital, because he was a bit skeezy also, but wasn't as skeezy as the pretty boy one was. So, hmm,
Uh, he was also like a younger guy, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Because I noticed when I was looking through this, if it's Brendan Fletcher,
No,
he
Brendan
was
Fletcher's
also
is the
in.
librarian, one that gets killed.
Oh, because he was in the third movie.
Is he?
Yeah,
The only thing I know him from
yeah,
is Jason versus Freddy, where Freddy kills him in the toilet.
yeah. He was in Ginger Snaps 2 and Ginger Snaps Back.
Hmm, interesting. Because my partner had a whole debate saying, is he the one that's in Ginger Snaps? Is he the one that's in Jason versus Freddy when it flashes his arse? And I says, no, it's the one Freddy kills. And the partner goes, yeah, it's the one where he flashes his arse. And I was like, you son of a, how dare you prove me
Uh,
wrong? So yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, wow. One thing I want to know is in Ginger Snaps, they say that the werewolf only comes out 3 days a month. Yet Bridget is turning through this entire movie, and there's only one night
mhm.
with a full moon. So I'm like, how's she turning throughout the entire movie? I mean,
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't. There's no continuity with the lore from the first
hmm,
movie.
hmm. And I love the fact how Bridget has all these like cut marks self-harm
Mm-hmm.
marks, if you want to call it that. I'm going, if she's a
Mm-hmm.
werewolf, wouldn't they healed like that? Why are they still on, the track marks are still on her? Wouldn't it be healed?
Well, yeah, because there's a point where she gets a wound
Mm-hmm.
on her chest and it's covered, and then when they take the bandage off, it's
It's
there's nothing
healed.
there.
Yes, yeah.
But yet the ones on her arms,
Mm-hmm.
there's scars from.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure, like, again, it's a continuity thing, and obviously they kept the ones on the wrists because you know, she's going into
Mm.
a mental health facility, and it
Yeah.
adds to the storyline or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Although, before I forget, the stunt where Bridget is flung against the wall by the werewolf, as werewolf try to go
Mm,
after the little girl ghost, when
mm.
Bridget lands and her leg is pointing 45-degree angle, that's
Yes.
actually her leg doing that. That's not a fake leg, that's her actual leg. She just goes click and puts it back in. So,
Is she double jointed?
she can dislocate her leg, apparently. So,
Uh, oh,
yeah, exactly.
no. Ooh.
So that's not a fake leg, that's not a stunt double, it's actually her. She just clicks it back in, and
Hmm.
yeah, isn't that lovely?
No, that's not something to include on your resume.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I can dislocate my hip at the drop of a hat. Watch, click. Did I get the part?
Oh, no. Gross.
Oh dear, oh dear. Um, the one thing I want to know is the skeezy orderly acts really weird towards Ghost. He goes, "So is this the house then? Is this your home sweet home, Ghost?" And I'm going, "You've worked with her for at least 15 weeks, 16, 17, 18, how
Hmm.
long the fucking the timeline is in this. You don't know her home address? I mean, mm,
I don't know.
mm. I mean, I'm going, this is really sloppily written. And I don't get why this is so badly written because the first one is so tight. This one is sloppy. I mean, I was
Hmm.
going, why is this so sloppy? Because your timeline is all over the place. One minute you say it's 15 weeks, next minute you say it's 7 weeks, next minute you say it's the grandmother was in the house with the little granddaughter for 45 days, and then they were in the hospital for 17 weeks, and then they're going to try and get her a foster parent after the holidays, I'm guessing is New Year. So,
Hmm.
and then the skeezy orderly tells Bridget Happy New Year as he spits, or injects out all the
Hmm.
what the stuff, Wolfsbane. So,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I
Dear
don't
oh dear.
know. Uh, I, oh. I don't have words. Like, I don't have words for this movie. It just makes it's a it's one of those movies that it's completely mindless. Like not a single brain cell is required
No.
to watch it. And I actively encourage you not to have any brain cells while watching it because it will just make it confusing.
Mhm. Mhm.
Because you'll see things and you're gonna be like, well, that doesn't make sense.
Mhm. Mhm.
And then you're just gonna spend the whole movie doing that.
See,
Um,
the way I'm going to put it
yeah.
is watch it when I watched it at 3 in the morning, half asleep, with your brain going, duh. And you're just looking at the pretty
Uh-huh.
pictures flicker away and go, oh, it's a pretty boy. Oh, it's not a pretty boy. And just let it wash over you because if you're, or watch it when you're stoned and or drunk, but not too drunk, just
Uh-huh.
enough, just a buzz, and just let it wash over you and you're like, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Although I will say, the werewolf makeup that Bridget goes through took
Uh-huh.
7 hours a day to apply and an hour to rip off. So that was fun.
Every time I hear about movies where they go through like these grueling like 7, 8, 12 hours to put makeup
Mm,
on. I'm
mm.
like, maybe there is something to CGI.
Yes, yes,
Like,
exactly.
I mean, as great as practical effects are, and they're in my books, they're always going to be way better than computer generated.
Mm,
I think as an actor, like you have to have some kind of like mental fortitude to be able to sit there for that long and go through that process
mm-hmm.
because I could not.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. I mean, I remember watching a documentary on it on Elm Street, and Robert Englund says he used the time in the chair to go from Robert to Freddy, as he hated the kids by the end of the makeup. He was sitting in a chair
Mm,
for 10 hours, say, and he would get
mm,
more and more and more annoyed at these kids because all they would do is show up, a little bit of makeup, their hair was done, and they're out, and he's still sitting there and applying the chin and applying the cheeks and then the forehead, and then the
mm.
arm, then there's the other arm and the chest piece sometimes. And he's like, fucking kids, huh, Gunny? So, so yeah, yeah.
Uh,
And apparently there's behind the scenes pictures of Robert just ripping off the Freddy mask, just ripping it
mhm.
clean off. And apparently he was told don't do that because it's costing X thousands of dollars every time you do that. Fuck you. That's what I say.
My God.
Although apparently in Jason versus Freddy they had it down to 3 hours, which was not too
Mhm,
bad. Apparently the cheek and the chin was one piece, the forehead was another piece, and the nose was the last piece. And apparently it kept them
mhm.
warm in the cold Canadian nights as they're filming outdoors, which was
Oh,
nice.
I'd imagine it probably would.
Yeah.
So that's worth knowing. It is currently winter where I am. Well, I mean it's winter everywhere in the northern hemisphere.
Mm.
Um, but it is Canada, so it's very winter.
Mm.
Maybe I need to start going outside in a Freddy Krueger
Yes.
outfit to
Yes.
keep warm.
Yes. I've got to feel sorry for Robert, but he's all he's wearing was that tatty red and green jumper,
Hmm.
whereas the Jason guy had a jumpsuit. He had a wetsuit.
Yeah.
He had the shirt and then a jacket over that, so he was nice and toasty. Robert's like,
Mm.
you son of a fucking. I mean, so.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and another
Well,
interesting about Jason versus Freddy. I don't know why we're going on this tangent, but there we have. Freddy's nails or knives went from 5 inches to 9 inches because apparently 5 inch
mm.
nails were too small, so they gave him 9 inch nails. So, wasn't
Oh, that's interesting. Is that also the origin story for the band Nine Inch Nails?
I have no idea. No idea.
That'd be great if it was. If it's
Mm,
not, it should be.
mm, yeah, because apparently they found out that Robert England was at least a foot shorter than
Hmm.
Jason, so they had to up his armament from 5 to 9 inches. So,
Hmm.
because apparently Jason's machete was 2.5 foot long, so yay.
Well, so like half the size of Robert England.
Yes, well, yeah, yeah, yeah. I think Robert England's 5'10". I remember right.
Oh, okay, not short. I'm 5'10".
Hmm. Hmm.
That's regular person height.
And the guy who played Jason was 6'10", I believe. And they put him
Hmm.
in 8 inch boots, so they made him huge. So,
Oh,
yay.
wow. Hmm.
Well, maybe we should cover Jason versus Freddy. I love that movie. It's so bad, it's genius. I mean,
Uh, I love how we've morphed from this terrible movie to talking about something completely different.
I don't know. I mean, there's nothing. I think tonight watching this movie, there's nothing much to this movie. Basically, Bridget escapes her nut house, runs to the middle of nowhere, Canada, with a little girl who's say again, may or may not be insane, and a werewolf is after her to play Heide Schnitzel. So that's it in a
Mhm.
nutshell. So what is there to talk about? I mean,
Not a lot.
hmm,
It's just it's not a, it's not, and the fact that the third movie is worse,
Mm. Yeah,
like,
exactly. Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know. I like the creepy librarian at the beginning of this movie, like, I don't know. I didn't understand why he was there. I kind of thought maybe he was the werewolf
Mm.
for 5 seconds, but obviously not because
Mm-mm.
he got eaten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the fact how Bridget is at that library every single night and looking up books on various things like bloodletting and werewolves
Uh,
and supernatural stuff, and she's got like big list of books she's still to pay back or give back rather.
uh,
And it goes late fees $23. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean,
mhm.
I remember at the same time I rented a book and I was late for 2 days, and they charged me nearly a tenner for that.
Oh wow.
So yes, and for our non-British, a tenner is a £10 note. So yeah,
Hmm.
which is about
That's a lot.
yes, exactly. Especially for 2 fucking days. I was like, what? Yeah, so I didn't go back to that library. So fucking ripping off
Hmm.
bastards. But yeah, yeah. Bridget has at least 7 books that are well overdue, and he charges her $25. I'm like, can we go back to the early noughties? I mean, for fuck's sake.
Hmm.
I mean, that's what.
And what if she's there all the time?
Mm-hmm.
Like, would she? Couldn't she just read them there?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. That's what I says to my partner. I says, can you just read the books there instead of taking the books and then not returning the books? It's like, just read them in the fucking library.
Hmm.
Mm, I don't know. Although what I know is she's supposed to be 16 or 15, 16. Was she had the money to buy the motel room to have food and such?
Uh, probably. I mean, I'm sure that well, there are plenty of sleazy motels out there that will
Mm.
let anybody rent anything
I
and
mean,
without a credit card and
yeah.
paying cash and what have you. I don't know where she's getting cash from because she's
Mm.
not working.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the boyfriend says maybe she's a prostitute. I'm like, I doubt it, because she's slashing up her legs and slashing up her arms, and I'm going, I know uh,
Uh, you
truckers.
never know.
I mean, I know truckers can be desperate for any hole's a goal, but come on, really? I mean, I love the fact how at the beginning of the movie, nobody notices Bridget's eyes are like one's dilated and one's not dilated. I'm like,
Hmm.
it's a medical facility, and you haven't noticed that? Or the fact that she's got hairy palms from masturbating. Oh, we have to talk about that scene, the masturbation scene. What the fuck?
Oh, the one where she's in the class with the other people
Uh huh.
and I like a yoga thing or something, and
Mm-hmm.
she's dreaming about masturbating, I think.
Yeah,
But very strange.
yeah. I'm like, what in the fuck? As the yoga teacher goes, oh yes, go down anti-clockwise and then go clockwise and feel the rhythm for yourself. I'm like, oh, okay. And then, oh, and apparently, the the ghost actress wasn't on set for that because her parents refused to let her on set because she was still underage. She was 17 when they filmed that scene, so she was
Mm.
taken off set, and apparently she was felt uncomfortable with the thought of all these girls lying on their back, flicking the
Mm.
bean, so to speak. I mean, I don't know. I do love the fact when Bridget runs out the toilet, I turned to my boyfriend and went, "See, masturbation gives you hairy palms," and he just looked at me and went, "No." He's just like, "No."
Yeah. I think the whole point of that scene was to emphasize because she's supposed to be in heat,
Mm.
I guess. That's why she's being followed
Oh, we'll see.
by this werewolf whose identity remains a complete mystery to everybody.
Mm. Exactly. Yeah, that annoyed me. I was like, you could at least drop a hint who the werewolf is, not just
Mm-hmm.
don't explain it. I mean, and then
Yeah.
let's talk about the ending, where Ghost has captured Bridget somehow.
No, I don't want to talk about that. Just that ending is very unsatisfying.
Yes, yeah. Even the boyfriend said that. He's like, "What the fuck?" I mean, he just turned to me and went, "What the fuck?" And I went, "Yeah, I know. It gets worse." And he's, "What do you mean?" And he turned back and Ghost whacks the doctor with the hammer, and that's her down the staircase. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Okay then." So she now has the Bridget Wolf um, in the basement as a
Hmm.
prisoner for reasons,
Hmm.
and the doctor may or may not be a werewolf. I mean,
I'd imagine they probably got eight.
okay, okay.
And then it's when the grandma comes home at
Mhm.
the end, right? And
Yes.
that's where it kind of ends.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
making her own little comic book saying, and she knows that the Bridget werewolf in the basement will take care of all of her many victims. I'm like, okay then, and it just cuts. I'm like,
Yeah. No, that is not, it's not satisfying. I need to know. I'm speaking to the director of Ginger Snaps 2 right now,
slash
and
right.
or the writer.
Mm.
Um, I need to know who who is the male werewolf, and I, I need a new ending. I need an alternate ending where we find out that that orderly was actually the werewolf,
Hmm.
and the little girl gets her face eaten.
Well,
That's the
apparently,
ending I need.
apparently there was an alternative ending where Ghost deliberately scratches herself with Bridget's claw and turns herself into a
Uh,
werewolf to eat grandmother because she's got such big eyes, you know. So, moving on. um, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm glad I didn't go for that one. They went for a 13-year-old has a 16-year-old werewolf trapped in the basement who could quite easily smash through that floor at the drop of a hat. But she's been there for at least, what, a year, I say? Because there's no chance in hell the
uh,
grandmother goes out of a full cast 75% burn body within a matter of
uh,
weeks. You're talking at least a year, 18 months. I mean, skin grafts and the healing and the.
uh,
Uh,
yeah, it's a very unsatisfying ending,
mm,
nonsensical. Um, and knowing that there is a sequel, well,
a prequel?
prequel, I guess, but also not really connected. uh, That's a whole other fucking issue. Knowing that there is a third movie in this series and that it doesn't tell us what happens next
Mm.
is very frustrating.
So are they, just to wrap this whole third one up, are they saying that the family line is cursed since the 1800s and it's been
I
going on?
think that's the implication because I mean they have the same names.
Mm.
Um, they both end up becoming werewolves by the end. Um, so I think that might be the implication. But I don't know. Like that movie shouldn't exist.
Mm. Mm. Although I've got to say, is Ginger an 1800 name for a girl?
Right.
So that just dawned on me, and I was like, Bridget, I can get because Bridget's an old English
They
name.
had the same first and last names.
Oh my god. Oh, sweet mother of Jesus. Okay then, let's wrap this one up because I've run out of things to talk about in this movie because it has to be
No.
seen to be believed. Would you watch this again, and would you recommend it?
No. Um, I don't think I've said that many times on this podcast,
Mm.
but no, I would not recommend this to anyone. It's funny. I remember that I'd seen it before, but when I watched it this time, I was like, I don't remember any of this movie whatsoever.
Nope.
So it is completely forgettable. Um, and yet, no, I'm not watching it again. I'm not recommending it to anyone. As far as I'm concerned, Ginger Snaps is a standalone movie,
Hmm.
and that's it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I says, I've seen this maybe 4 times until tonight. I think this is the fifth time tonight. And I says to my boyfriend, all I remember of this before we press play is an annoying little creepy girl, a skeezy orderly, and Bridget sees Ginger as a ghost slash spectre. And
Hmm.
Conscience, I have no idea what the hell Ginger's supposed to be in
That's the
this.
only part I actually remembered about the movie. The whole little girl thing, I was like, no idea.
No, she worked my last nerve. That's why I remember her because I was like, "You need a slap, sweetie, you little bitch." But let's see, would I watch this again? No. Would I recommend this to anybody? No. I mean, as much as I love Ginger Snaps, as I said, this is my second best werewolf movie. This thing
Uh,
tumbles down and down and down and down to American Werewolf in Paris levels.
mhm.
And the other one is, oh my god, you ever seen Clockwork Orange, where they have the guy tied to the chair and the eyedroppers and such? You'd have to do it to
I'm
me.
aware of the scene. I have never watched that movie all the way through, and I couldn't get through it.
Oh
But
my
I am
god.
aware of the scene you're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's the only circumstance where I would watch it again, as if I was being forced
Yes. Yes.
against my will.
Yes. I remember this one being more fun and tongue in cheek and so early millennium, but it's not. It's boring. I mean, yes, there's what, one kill scene, two kill scenes
Hmm.
done by the wolves, or werewolf rather, because Ghost kills the the head doctor Alice with the hammer to the
Hmm.
brain, and the wolf takes out the skeezy orderly,
Hmm.
and he takes out the skeezy librarian, and he takes out the slut who was given a
Yeah.
blowjob for coke, as you do. I
Hmm.
mean, so
Well, how else are you going to pay the dealer
yeah, exactly, exactly.
when you're in a mental hospital?
Yeah, yeah. I suppose we did have it lined when he's dying. We'll sniff it off, love, or snort it off. Like I says, would I watch this again? No. Would I recommend this? No. There's plenty of other werewolf movies. Go and watch. Pick a werewolf movie. American Werewolf in London.
Uh, how about Cursed?
How about Woven? Hmm? I mean, where? For Christ's sake. Um,
Yeah.
Howl, the one with the werewolves on a train in Britain.
Hmm.
I mean, pick another werewolf movie and watch it because as much as I love Ginger Snaps, and I can't press that as much as possible, I love Ginger Snaps. This thing just is a chore, and I've never made it through the third one, so I can't judge the third one. So,
Yeah.
so anyway, let's
Agreed.
wrap this thing up. Oh, before we forget, the next podcast will be what was it, Jack Frost?
No, it will
No.
be Battle Royale.
Oh, right, sorry. So it was. So I've
It
got
is
switched. Sorry.
the 16th is actually the 25th anniversary of the movie, a movie which Quentin Tarantino has called probably one of the best movies of all time.
Okay, then.
It's one of my favorite movies, and I remember. This is not still the case, I'm sure, but I'm pretty sure when it was originally released in the UK, it was actually banned
Oh, I
for a
have
period of time.
no idea. No idea. I must look that up.
Uh,
So,
but I mean, obviously things have changed now,
hmm.
and uh, why was it banned? You the Saw movies exist,
Hmm.
so
I think it was banned
yeah.
because of the whole school shooting stuff. I think that's why it was banned. So
Oh,
maybe that's what it was. The only thing I remember about this movie was what the hell's that called? Hunger Games. Is it Hunger Games?
yes,
Was sued
and
into next week from the
and the
producers.
writer is like, well, I've never seen this movie.
bullshit.
It's
Oh,
a
excuse me.
coincidence.
Yes, bullshit. And then we're doing the comedy horror Jack Frost, not the Michael Keaton
Mm.
one, which is fucking a horror itself, but
Mm-hmm.
they did the comedy horror, so that'll be fun.
Yeah.
And maybe if I can talk Alex into it, we might do New Year's Evil because it turns
Oh.
45 this year, and I love that movie. It's so bad, it's genius. So, and it's so fucking weird. You're like, wait, what now? I mean, I've seen this thing every New Year since 2014,
Mhm.
and it's like, what? What the fuck did I just watch? So, anyway, so don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Midnight Movie Mania Pod. Follow me on Instagram at Here's Johnny79 and follow Alex at
Mr. Alexander Watches. And if you're following me right now, I'm currently doing my December Christmas movie challenge up until Christmas. So, new Christmas movie every day. Jack Frost, I guess, the horror version will be on there when I get around to watching that. So, yeah.
okay then, right then, right then. Well, all I can say is a bye, and you ever see a Canadian werewolf? I don't know, shoot it in the face or something like that. I mean, because they seem to be easily killed. I mean, one gets run over by a car, one gets stabbed to death with a knife, that one gets killed on a bed of sharp, pointy objects. So, eh, I mean,
Or just trap him in the basement with a
yes,
flimsy wooden door.
yeah, a fancy wooden door held down by duct tape, mind. I mean, for fuck's
Yep.
sake. Yeah, well, bye.
Bye.